Welcome back, dear doers. In any business, quality leads are essential to keep the business growing. At Stealthy Wood, we are no different, and we're always looking for the best way to give our sales teams new leads that they can work with and convert into customers. In this video, we will go over a super easy and efficient way to generate leads. Lead mining. This feature will allow us to generate leads from scratch directly from our database. It's an excellent addition to the leads we can get through direct contact or via our website. As a new company, this is a super useful tool to boost our growth. We don't need to wait for our customers to come to us anymore. Lead mining will allow us to select criteria for the leads we generate, selecting the most relevant leads for our business based on country, the size of the company, and the industry will make our sales team very happy. So let's check this out right now. All right, here I am on my database looking at my pipeline in the CRM application. But the first thing we're going to want to do for this video is go to Configuration, Settings, and activate the option Lead Mining, which we'll find underneath the Lead Generation section. Okay, so I've already activated that option, as you can see here. Something to point out is that this is a feature where you will need to purchase some credit. So you can do that directly from here by clicking on these buttons. Okay, but I also recommend that you check out our documentation for more information. So now that I have this saved, we're going to jump back to my pipeline. So I'm going to click on CRM and I'm going to see a new button, Generate Leads. That'll be in between the Create and Import buttons. So let's go ahead and see the magic. So I'm going to click on Generate Leads. First thing I want to do is decide how many leads I would like to be generated. Okay, so let's go ahead and say 2. Perhaps I'm just, testing it out for now to see how great it really is. And by the way, it's really cool. And then we can choose our target. So between companies or companies and their contacts. We can also filter on size if we would like to. So I'm going to go ahead and say I would like to generate leads for companies that have between 250 and 1,000 employees. I can specify my country here. I need to specify at least one. So I'm going to go ahead and say US. All right. And I can choose the specific state as well. And even better, I can choose a specific industry. So maybe I'm looking for leads that are only in the media industry. I can select that here. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it open. But I do want to be sure that these leads are automatically assigned to a specific sales team. So I'm going to go ahead and define that sales team here. And I can also choose a specific salesperson. However, I'm not going to do that. But lastly, I want to be sure that some of my tags are automatically added to these leads so I can easily keep track of them. So let's go ahead and say generated by Odoo. Now, before I click on submit, we're going to have some important information here in the blue box. 2 credits will be consumed to find 2 companies. It's always important to know how many credits you're using. And of course, if I change this number, let's say 100, that information will change at the bottom. All right. But let's go ahead and just generate these 2 leads. Keep it simple. Click on the submit button, and then those leads will be generated in a snap, just like that. So super quick. Okay, so we have these 2 leads. Let's go ahead and check one out. So at first thing, the opportunity name or the lead name is going to be the company of the lead. Okay, so you will need to modify this. All right, you have some information. So you have their Twitter information, and down below you'll have some extra information, the time zone, the technology used. Depending on how much information you have, it will be populated here. So for this lead in particular, we have their email and their phone number. All right, you see all that information in the chatter as well. And we didn't have that information for the other lead. So it can depend, okay? Just depends on what information is accessible. Okay, so let's go back to Billboard here. And what we're going to do is click on Edit and actually create a customer. So I'm going to click on Create and Edit. And as you can see, all of the information is automatically added when I want to create this customer. I don't have to manually enter it, which is going to save me a ton of time, especially depending on how many leads I would like to generate. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. And now that I have a contact saved and I have all of their information, I'm going to change the opportunity title, excuse me. So let's imagine that I had the opportunity to contact them and I've been able to qualify this lead. So they're interested in 50 office chairs. So I'm going to go ahead and change the title of the opportunity and also the expected revenue. And I'm going to save it just like that. No information is lost as per usual. It will all stay in the internal notes or in the chatter unless it's otherwise modified. All right, it's automatically assigned to that sales team, America, and I also have my tags right there so I can easily keep track of everything. All right, then we're going to go back to our pipeline. I'm going to go to the CRM, remove the filter, and I'm going to have all of these amazing leads right here. So that's all for this video. As you can see, this is a really great method for getting new leads and making a business flourish. It's so easy. Now our sales teams have plenty of leads they can work with and convert into faithful Stealthy Wood customers. Thank you for watching, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.